Hello again. Okay, here we go. And now we're still doing physics, number 28. Here we go. Floatinking, we called this one. Floating and sinking. Pretty exciting. It's really good for kids to think about what is floating, what is sinking, as far as, either whether it's you are sinking or you're floating in the water, swimming. Really fun to do it outside. Can get a little messy throwing water around, big things of water, and you push them in the water and you see what floats and what sinks and why. And just for the stuff that we got in the box, so we've got little cups, and the first thing to do is overfill those. So when you put the water in, and let the kids do this, either on a tray or something, so you go up to the top, and then once it gets to the top, you can actually keep going. I'm not going to do this one here. You got like a dome, so this shows your surface tension. And then you use the paper clips, so you can slide a little paper clip. And it's not that easy for the kids, but they will get it. That's what the whole thing. They try and try. It doesn't work, and finally they get it. And so the paper clips go on, and you can float them. Sometimes they sink, you have to put water in. I make little boats, so you can bend up one of the things of the paper clip, put a little sail on it. You can actually stick something down from the paper clip in the water and make a small keel. You could put them outside. Maybe if you had a big tray or something, you have a little boat race through there. So that's pretty good. Overfilling the cup, so you've got a boat showing your surface tension, and then things can float on top of that. So water has a skin, so that's the most important thing that they can get out of that. And the other one is taking a big chunk of clay, drop it in the water, and it sinks. And then you can manipulate, and you can kind of make a little boat shape with the clay, and then you can see that you can make it float. And it's hard. It's not that easy to do, but the kids can try and perseverance, and they will get it. So and you can show them how to do it. You might want to practice first to make sure you can do it, because there is a bit. So you got to make it flat and just a little bit rounded. So we're looking at displacement. So when it pushes the water out, it's got enough air in there to hold it up. And then it's also, usually when they talk about what floats and what sinks, is if something has air in it, it will float. Alright. What else do we have? And then I threw a bunch of stuff. Then you just experiment with other little things. I just threw a bunch of junk, little bits and pieces of colorful stuff. They can see if it floats, see if it sinks, why. And look at it, go, why does that float? And why does that sink? So then they think about it. And then you can make a sinking thing float or a floating thing sink with any of this stuff. Just for an example, you take a nail, which usually sinks, and you put it through some of the foam, and all of a sudden it floats. You go, why? So that's floating and sinking. Plenty of things you can do that in the pool or around the classroom or outside on a sunny day. Be great. Okay, have fun with that one.